This is Star.
She's a treasure.
This is Star.
She sparkles.
She's colorful.
She's a light.
She's beautiful.
She inspires me to be who I am.
She has this way of bringing humor to a lot of situations.
Star.
When she walks into a room, you can see it.
Star, what can I say about Star?
I actually knew Star before she was called Star. She used to be Maya to me.
I think she had already been going by Star for a while. She wasn't living with me at that point. She'd been going by Star for a while with her friends, and she came to me and said that she had decided to change her name. At some point, I was curious about it, but she explained to me that she just wanted a fresh start, and that made sense.
What about the moment that Maya came in? She told me you wanted a girl.
Yeah. I thought one of the advantages of adopting is you can decide on gender. So my first child, I didn't mind whether it was a boy or a girl. It turned out to be a boy. And I had just said, I had hoped for a newborn. And I ended up getting a call one day in the middle of the winter and saying, there's a baby girl. Are you interested? And I said, of course. And I flew down a couple of days later. I had foster children then, including a 3-month-old baby and a teenager. And so I had to make arrangements for them. And I flew down to Philadelphia and met Maya after the weekend. I'd already decided on her name. And when I got to my hotel, I turned on the TV and there was an interview with Maya Angelou. And I thought, well, that seals it. That's got to be her name.
Kind of, I don't really have a particular name. It's just kind of like a cultivation of like lots of different things. Like I take from different styles and make it my own. Average is something that I'm not looking for. I like outside of the box. For like makeup, it's kind of inspired by almost like clown, but make it sexy. Yeah, not sticking to the rules is kind of how I started, and then it kind of feels like sometimes I feel like I'm just like being goofy and just drawing all over my face. And there's not really a rhyme or reason, but then it turns out into something. So it's kind of like art, I guess, in a way. It's more like an art piece. Breathe and be one and be present and just be silly and dance and laugh, and I think that's what life is. That's why we're here. Just live your life. We're here to live. A lot of the time when I'm in between houses, I stay with my mom, but this is the longest since I've moved out officially when I was 19. So it's been difficult transitioning to living with my mom again. I feel like we kind of regress a little bit when I was a teenager. And just being at home so much because I'm not working and she's semi-retired, so we're both around and she sees that I'm around and she feels like I haven't been doing anything the last 6 months. She feels like I've just been sitting on my ass and I feel like it's not fair. She doesn't really see all of the effort that I've been putting into trying to get a job so that I can move back out and start living my own life again. DVDs though, VHS collection. For my birthday when I was 16, I got like 20 VHS tapes from just one of my friends. And then it just kind of turned into this thing. I was dating this guy who liked movies. We were supposed to be making a collection for both of us, and now it's just my collection. I have my memory box. I think it's this one. Yeah. It's really freaking disorganized. That's my family tree, I think. It's my adopted family, right?
Yeah.
So, where am I?
Here is on.
Okay, so this is my mom. Okay, so then that's my brother. And that's me over here. I'm the youngest. And then that's my sister. And then her kids. Wait, is this one? Oh, the confetti doesn't come out anymore. I don't remember when this is from. These are some things I remember about you when you were small. For the first few months, you stayed like a newborn. You were all curled up, you slept a lot, you only cried if something was wrong. You didn't seem interested in things like rolling over, sitting up, babbling, and so on. You just took your sweet time. Hey, you're still like that, especially with your chores. You made up for a slow start when you were a preschooler. You were crazy about books, and you learned to read and print by the time you were 3. By 4, you were writing little stories. When you were a baby, you started having some breathing problems. Eventually, it was diagnosed as asthma. You've always been a lovely, sweet-looking child. You attracted a lot of attention from people who just thought you were so cute. But you didn't enjoy that kind of attention, and so you learned to be assertive quite early. I could go on for pages. You've always been a source of delight for me. You've grown into a beautiful, bright, loving young woman, and I'm very proud to be your mom. Love, Mom. Oh, it's cute. I actually genuinely can't remember when this was. But I'm gonna keep it forever. Yeah, not working has really changed my lifestyle a lot. I do spend a lot. I try not to. I like things, I like stuff. But now I am working again. So it doesn't mean I'm gonna go crazy, but I think working again and having something to do is gonna like help me and my mom's relationship. I saw a UFO. I've seen a couple of UFOs. I think that they're there somewhere, but they're not ready for us because I think that's why they haven't come, because nobody here is using their lives properly. Not enough, you know? More people just need to let go. When I have more moments where I'm breathing and I'm not thinking and I'm just enjoying life, then that's when I enjoy life. That's when I like living. So I need more moments like that. I think everybody needs more moments like that, actually. Not just me. I'm not special.
You are special.